Hi there, it's Friday the 17th of September 2021. We're continuing with our theme of mission on our doorstep and the call that we all have as Christians to be missionaries and to reach out with God's love and God's life to people, wherever we find ourselves and whatever communities we find ourselves. And this week particularly we're thinking about community engagement, how to actually engage with people in our communities in different ways. And we're looking at the life of Jesus in Mark's Gospels chapter 3 to 5. First of all, we learned that Jesus engaged with concerned family members. He didn't acknowledge their illegitimate concerns, he did acknowledge their legitimate concerns, but he never allowed that to deflect him from continuing to share the kingdom of God with people. Secondly, he engaged with contentious people. We'll all find that in our lives. We have contentious people come into our worlds, and Jesus didn't run away from that, but he engaged with them and tried to show them the truth about what was going on. Thirdly, he engaged with community gatherings, and all of us will have groups of people that we will be part of. And a great way of engaging with groups of people is to tell stories. And fourthly, Jesus engaged with confused friends. His disciples, who were his friends, heard Jesus telling that one of his stories to the community gathering in Mark chapter 4, but they were a bit confused about what it meant. And verse 9 says, Jesus said, "He who has ears, let him hear." And when he was alone, the 12 disciples and the others around him asked him about the parables. And Jesus went on to explain what the parable meant and who the farmer was and what the seed was that he was sowing, what the different types of soil represented and so on. So Jesus had his confused friends, and it was when they were alone that he shared what he called the secrets of the kingdom of God. There are some things that are more secret, more personal to each and every one of us, and it's not things that we share with the crowd. But there are some things which are more appropriate to share with individuals, in particular our friends, those that we know, those that we have built relationship with. And of course we have friends in different circles. We have those that are the close friends right in the centre, as Jesus did with Peter, James and John. They were his three close friends, and then his other disciple friends, and then some of the other people he knew, and so the circles go out. And of course there are things that you might share with the people right in the centre that you might not share with those in the outer rings. But whatever it is that is appropriate to share, it's right and proper for us to engage with those friends in our inner circle and in our outer circles. And in all kinds of different ways we are engaging with our friends. So what is it we're doing to engage? We are engaging by sharing our own thoughts, by sharing our own feelings, by sharing those things that are close to our heart. And again, the closer in our friends are, the closer to our heart we will share things. But it is good and right that we actually do share some of those things from our heart. Some of those, as Jesus called them, secrets. Because it is these personal revelations and thoughts and feelings that we have when we engage with people and share. It reaches into people's hearts. The closer into our own hearts, the things that we share, the closer it will get into the hearts of the people that we share with, until we are able to share some of our most personal things that will go right into the centre of people's hearts, and it will have a very personal impact. And that's what we want. And people want that and need that. They need to hear our hearts and the truth of what is really in our hearts. Just as Jesus did with his friends, we too can do that with ours. God bless you. Speak to you again tomorrow.